Okay, so we went out and did a leaf scavenger hunt. And so we're going to do an activity with these leaves. This is the first activity we're going to do. So you don't have to use all your leaves. Save some of them for later for another activity, but get a few of them. And the first thing you need to do is you are going to sort them by color. So I'm going to share where I've done this with mine. And along the way, if you need to pause this video so that you can get yours to that same way I have mine. And I've sorted them and put them in piles by their colors. So I've got my yellow pile. This is my purple pile, orange, my different shades of red, browns, and my greens with my gigantic leaf. The favorite one I found. So I've stacked them in piles, and so I'm going to put them to the side over here on the table and use them. And I'm going to come down, and there is a leaf sort and graph activity. And I'm going to have a link on here where you could print it out if you wanted to do like I've done, or you could go to the next page in the Seesaw lesson activity and do it using the tools on Seesaw. So what we're going to do is it says go on a nature hunt and collect as many leaves as you can in all shapes, colors, and sizes. Sort the leaves by color, then fill in the graph. So if you need to stop and pause this and sort them by color, go ahead and do that. I'm going to keep on going so you can continue on when you're ready. So our first color is red. So you can get a red marker, a crayon, colored pencil, whatever you want to have for that time. And then, once you've done that, then you're going to get your red pile of leaves and count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. That's how many I had. So I'm going to color in 1, I'm not going to do the best in it, 2, 3, 4, 5. You would color in how many you have in your piles. Okay? Our next color is orange. So I'm going to underline orange, and then I'm going to get my orange pile, and that's all I found. You might find more. So I only need to color in 1 orange. So you do this all the way down with all your piles of leaves. And then here's what mine look like from my piles. And then I want you to talk about it with someone at home. Which color did you have the most of? So you look and see which one had the longest bar on the graph. And with mine, I had more green than any of them. And then, which color did you have the least amount of? And that's the one that had the lowest number colored in. And I only had 1 with orange, so that's the one I had the least amount. And then another question, were there any that had the same amount as another color? And that is where you look and see if where they go the same number all the way across. Right here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 yellow. So I had the same number of red and the same number of yellow. But then I also have another set that was the same. I had 1, 2, 3 brown and 1, 2, 3 purple. So brown and purple both had the same amount of leaves. So when you're finished, talk to someone about which one you had the most of, which color you had the least of, and then were there any where you had the same amount as another color? All right. And then if you do it on paper, take a picture of it and submit it on the next screen or the next slide of this, or color it in on the page itself. So I'm going to go back to the Seesaw activity to show you what I'm talking about. So right here, this is to go to it. So you click this and it takes you to the next page. So this is the page where if you wanted to do it on the computer, you'd use your tools and color them in. But if you printed it out and did it on paper, you would take a picture of it and just put that picture over the top of this on this page. Okay? And if you want to, when you do the talk to someone, you could record yourself on this and say, I had, the green was the highest number of leaves I had. And then I'm still recording, I'll say, orange was the least number of colored leaves I had. And then I would say, red and yellow both had 5. And then I also had brown and purple with 3. So you could say those things I'm asking you to say on that. All right? So I hope you have fun with your leaf sort. And when you're done with those leaves, still keep them in a safe place along with any of the others you have, because we're going to do another activity with them. We're not finished with our leaves just yet. Right? Have fun sorting those colors of leaves.